So as I'm getting ready just to go out, take Zuko boy out for a walk or run or whatever I decide to do with him, it hit me that I think I kind of got this YouTube figured out. I really do. I'll go with this one. Now, what I mean by I think I have it figured out. I think I have it figured out in my own perspective, kind of coming from my point of view. See, I love yard sales. I love Goodwills. I love a good bargain. Now, there's this liquidation store that I go to, and although you can find a good bargain there, I mean, this tripod I'm using, for example, was a good bargain. You never know what you're going to get there. You go in there and there's just random stuff every day, every week. It's just random, so random, to the point where it's like, it's kind of not worth going there because it's just too random for me. So then it made me think of yard sales. Yard sales, you kind of know what people are selling. Either they're household items, clothing, toys, some electronics. Goodwills, well, you see, I think Goodwill is where I can compare YouTube, because I love shopping at Goodwill. So the reason why I say I can compare YouTube to Goodwill is because you can walk into that store and find whatever not find what you're looking for, but you kind of know the area of the store. They've got clothing, they've got electronics, they've got books, they've got CDs, they've got yard equipment, they've got bikes, they've got a lot of equipment in there. And most of the time, every Goodwill set up the same. Sometimes they do have the same stuff. And to be honest, most of the time you go into Goodwill looking for a specific item, you don't tend to find it. But you kind of have a good time looking through all the other stuff they have and similar items to what you were looking for. Kind of like YouTube. You get on YouTube and you try to look for one video to help you through something. And the first one didn't hit, the second one, third, or fourth. But out of those 4 or 5 videos, you learn a little bit from each one. It's kind of like what they label as your niche, your niche, niche, however you say it. I'm just going to go with niche. Okay, niche it is. When you go on YouTube, people express their niche. And this is where I say I think I figured out YouTube. When I wanted to start this YouTube journey, I didn't know really where to start because I didn't have a niche. You know, in one of my first videos, I explained that I tried to get into mountain biking and that really didn't work. I tried to do videos with my dog and that wasn't going too well. I mean, I've had several hobbies, you know, so I didn't have a niche I can buckle down with and really get into it with. And to be honest with you, nothing was making me feel passionate about digging into any one subject. You know, it wasn't until I got that book, My Grandfather's Life, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to do it on this subject. But then my very first video, I kind of had fun with it. And then I kind of learned on other YouTube videos about making shorts and kind of to attract an audience. Now, before I really lose you on this, let me explain. This is how I got it figured out. Now, Goodwill is a big store. I'm not there yet. I'm not ready there yet. I'm going to treat my channel like a yard sale. I'm going to have me a little table, which is my channel, and I'm going to build videos and shorts and put them on my table for you guys to enjoy. You can stop by and check out my table at any time you want. Right now, there's only a few items on my table, but I'll be putting more items. And my plan is, as I get better, to put better items. And of course, the better items there are, the more you're going to want to look. So I encourage you to build your channel kind of the same way. Treat it as items in your yard sale. People want to stop and look at your items. They might not be interested in everything you have on your table, but there might be one thing that interests them. Just like that one video you might make that takes off. This might be that video. Comparing YouTube to yard sale? Yeah, I'm going to build my YouTube channel like you would a yard sale. You got to start off slow. When you first start a yard sale, what's the first thing you think of? What do I have to give? What do I have to sell? Start your channel there. What do I have to offer? What information do you have? What stories do you have? You know how long it took me to even start to hit record on this, my first video? I was so skeptical on talking to cameras. Now I talk to the camera more I talk to anybody else. His nervousness, I had it. I still have it, but I'm just pushing forward and trying to keep it interesting. But my point is, I'm gonna build my yard sale because I like yard sales. I like resale. I like Goodwills. I like a good bargain. So not only with that being said, is if you go to yard sales, you don't just go and browse around the table and okay, and you walk away. Most of the time you tell the people hosting the yard sale, thank you, have a good day. Sometimes my wife will be looking at something and I look in the garage at a yard sale and the husband has a sign or something, and I'll spark up a conversation about that sign, and next thing you know, we have something in common. Just building a community at a yard sale, you know. It's kind of fun. That's why I'm treating YouTube like that. Just gonna build my yard sale on YouTube with my stories and my information. My day-to-day life might be boring to me, but to some people, it might interest them. Who knows? There's some YouTubers I watch that sit in the same living room every day, but their information is pretty useful. And I like it. So I'm going to continue to do me and build my yard sale. Like I said, the money, I'm not going to worry about that. That time will come. I'm really not. The analytics, I'm kind of having fun doing these videos, to be honest with you. Like I said, I've been stuck in this house for quite some time, and it's just helping me engage, helping me speak. So I'm going to continue doing it because, you know, bottom line, I'm just trying to build my community around my yard sale. So welcome to my yard sale. If you have any questions about the items I have, please feel free to ask and make an offer. And don't forget, man, it could be worse. Whatever you're going through, it could always be worse. So stay blessed, stay up.